They taught you to be good, to love your neighbor, to forgive everyone except yourself, to be holy, to obey, to wait. They promised you a heaven, but only after you're dead. And until then, suffer, endure, obey, believe in their God, or burn in eternal fire. Speak their truth, or be cast out. Follow their book, or risk your soul. But what if the real hell is happening right now? They warned you of flames, but never told you about poverty, about loneliness, about depression that eats you alive while the church sings hymns. They warned you of the devil, but never told you about the hell of being unseen, used, broken, forgotten, while pastors build mansions in his name. They said you'll burn, but many of us already are. No roof, no rest, no peace, no voice. That isn't a metaphor. That's hell on earth. And what about heaven? They describe it like a reward, but only if you surrender this life completely. Don't desire, don't question, don't rebel. Wait until you die, then maybe you'll be free. But here's the truth they fear. You were never meant to live in hell to earn heaven. Heaven was meant to be now. Heaven is waking up without dread. Heaven is breathing without debt. Heaven is sharing a meal with people who love you. Heaven is creating, loving, thriving, here, now, not after you're 6 feet under. They've kept your eyes on the clouds so you'd never notice the chains at your feet. While you tithe, they tax. While you kneel, they climb. While you pray for peace, they profit from war. They taught you to fear a lake of fire. But the real fire is your forgotten life burning away. The afterlife was a distraction, to keep you tame, silent, waiting. What if there's nothing after this? What if this was your one chance to touch the divine? And they stole it with fear. You weren't born broken, you were born wild. And they called that sin. You weren't born to suffer. You were taught to believe suffering made you holy. You weren't born to obey. You were born to remember that you are divine fire in human form. A soul that was never meant to kneel. A life that was meant to live. But they told you, be last on earth to be first in heaven. So you gave up your joy, your power, your fire. And what did they give you in return? Silence, shame, and promises they can't prove. Heaven and hell are not places you go. They are states of being. Hell is living in fear. Hell is obeying a lie. Hell is chasing approval until your soul forgets its own name. Heaven? Heaven is freedom. Heaven is living without shame. Heaven is reclaiming your power. Not when you die, but before they kill your fire. So wake up. This is your life. This is your soul. This is your heaven, if you choose it. You don't need their permission. You don't need their God. You don't need to die to be free. Just remember, you were never born in chains. You were born remembering. If you've been living in a man-made hell, and you're done waiting for a heaven that may never come, drop a comment. I choose to live before I die. They silenced history. We won't. Subscribe and hear what they tried to erase.